Synchronous reluctance motor. The construction and working principle of synchronous reluctance motor. The primary design considerations are the high output power capability, ability of rotor to withstand high speed, high reliability, low cost and high efficiency. So let us see the construction. So as like other machines, the major components of synchronous reluctance motor are stator and rotor. They are more reliable than permanent magnet machine, and for the operation of synchronous reluctance motor, the RPS it means the rotor position sensors. Rotor position sensors are must for the operation of synchronous reluctance motor. So the stator, it has smooth distributed poles. It has a laminated iron core. The laminated iron core are used to reduce the iron loss in the machine. And it has two types of slots. One is open and another one is semi-closed slots. The open slot structure they will produce the considerable amount of harmonics, and also the torque ripples will be more in the open type of slots, but the semi-closed slots, it overcomes these drawbacks. That is, it will reduce the torque ripples as well as it will reduce the harmonic contents, and these slots will be placed at an even pitch angle. If you look at that efficiency of reluctance machine, it will be higher than the induction motor because of the absence of rotor copper loss, because the rotor does not contain any winding. So next one is a rotor. So this is the inside view of the rotor of a synchronous reluctance motor. Rotor has no permanent magnets. They'll be having a special design in its rotor, and here the salient pole structures are needed to create the variable reluctance in the motor magnetic circuit. So according to that types of lamination, here there are three types of rotors are available. One is a simple salient pole, which is shown in figure, and the lamination, it can be either axially or radially provided. So the axial laminated and radial laminated types of rotors are also shown in the figure. So here the axially type of rotors are used in low speed applications because the axial type of rotors provide poor mechanical strength. And the radial type of machines have been used in high speed applications because they have good mechanical strength. And the very special techniques have been used to construct the rotor, which is called the explosion bonding technique, and other joining techniques are also available for the construction of rotor, which is called bracing, roll bonding, or diffusion ponding. These techniques may be used for the rotor construction. So usually the rotor which is aligned, which is made up of ferromagnetic materials, and they will be alternately layered, which means according to that lamination type, there will be a ferromagnetic and non-magnetic steels will be bonded together. Regarding the working principle, the stator has three-phase symmetrical winding, so it creates sinusoidal rotating magnetic field in the air gap. The reluctance torque which is developed because of the induced magnetic field in the rotor, it has a tendency to cause the rotor to align with the stator field at a minimum reluctance position. And whenever that stator pole is energized, the rotor torque is in the direction that will reduce the reluctance, which means always that stator field will be in advance with the rotor. So once the corresponding pole is energized, stator pole is energized, the rotor tries to move from its unaligned position into the aligned position with stator field. So the stator field, it will constantly pulling the rotor. So this will cause the rotor to offer the continuous rotation. And these kind of motors are used in many applications like washing machines, some washing machines, and they will be used in wrapping and folding machines, and they are used in the conveyors, metering pumps, synthetic fiber manufacturing equipments, and also the constant speed applications like recording instruments, timing devices, etc.